Hi guys, this is Roger. I've got a question for you. Are you looking to get in a good solid workout and push yourself when you do get your workouts in? Hopefully that's why you're here, and I've got some tips for you that really help for me. The first one is you really have to focus on the present moment, on exactly what you're doing at the time. So what helps me quite a bit is, and I bring this back to some of the karate classes I did years ago, and one of the gentlemen that would visit our school, a good friend of my instructor, was Professor Dwight Scott. May he rest in peace. And he was a really good guy, and he would work us really hard. So we would do these workouts. They're kind of an alternate from our normal one. On 2 days of the week, we'd go out to this Nick Rodriguez Community Center, and that's where Professor Scott would show. And he'd work us, and we'd be almost to the end of our hour-long workout, and he would do something with us that he called his strength and endurance training. And he would have you do just the same thing over and over again. He'd have you block, check, punch, or grab, punch, and it would just be again, 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 and he would just, I mean, he would really push you hard. And so his thing was he could tell when you were just really dying and you were having a hard time, you're getting weaker, your muscles were killing you, you're having a hard time holding your hands up, and he'd tell you one more, one more, one more, and you knew if you'd worked out with Professor Scott before that one more wasn't one more. But I believe it was his way of getting you to just focus on doing that next one, just that next one. That's all you have to think about. If you think, oh shit, I'm going to be here for another 5 minutes while this guy abuses me, you're just not going to make it. But if you just think, I got to do one more, just one more. So I've incorporated that now in my workout. So when I get up, what I do is I go out and do some walking and jogging. I take the dog and I go out early in the morning, and typically I'll not do any running downhill because it abuses my knees too much, but I'll run across this walking path at the bottom of the hill. And as I'm coming back up the next hill, I'll tell myself, okay, one more driveway, especially if my legs are killing me and my knees are killing me. I'm really tired, don't want to do it. One more driveway. And then I get to that one, and one more driveway. I get to that one. So that mentality can really help you. Just tell yourself when you're working out, one more push up, one more sit up, one more whatever it is, and focus on that next one. And don't think about how many more you have to go. So that for me is very helpful. The other thing that I found that really helps is when you're struggling, you're running or on the elliptical or swimming or whatever it is you do, and you're having a hard time keeping going and you're wanting to quit, just dig back in your memory banks and think of a time when you were working out, whenever it was in your life, and you felt that feeling before, like, man, this is tough. I really want to quit, and you pushed yourself through it, and you were able to do it. And bring that up, and remember that you're more badass than you think you are. We all have that in us, that little bit that we can pull out and do a little bit more. It's just the tough part is getting yourself to actually do it and not slough off and give up because it's so difficult. But if you dig back in your memory, I know there's somewhere back in there where you did something that was really tough, whatever it was, even if it wasn't workout related, and remind yourself, man, I did that, I can do this. So that to me is very helpful. And then the final thing that I want to share, and this one's not going to be too much fun, but to realize that working out like this, and getting yourself up early and getting done what you need to do takes a lot of discipline. And you have to discipline yourself if you're going to do it, because you're not always going to be motivated to do stuff. And hopefully you can use the little tips I'm giving you, and hopefully find things elsewhere that'll keep you motivated. But sometimes you just got to suck it up and get out there and do the work. And I don't think this is ever going to be easy for any of us. There might be some crazy people out there that this stuff just is fun and easy. But for us average people, it's not going to happen. But if you get it done, it's 100% worthwhile. I've been at it now, back into my routine for 6 months. Dropped a lot of weight, gained muscle tone. I feel a lot better. It's always worthwhile. So keep that in mind too. Thank you very much for watching this. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did, and leave me some comments down below, just so I can know how I did, and maybe you can give me some tips on what works for you as well. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.
503 for a nice walk.